all of us working with a bit of a heavy heart today. The Celtics family suffered a tremendous loss yesterday. Longtime Vice President of Public Relations Heather Walker passed away at the age of 52. She was surrounded by loved ones after a valiant and ferocious fight against brain cancer, specifically glioblastoma. Heather meant so much to so many, including myself, and I don't think I can say it any better than what the Celtics did in their statement yesterday. They said Heather was a boundlessly charismatic, giving, and selfless soul. Every room that she entered was brighter for her presence. She will remain a part of our fabric as long as the Celtics go on. Marcus Smart, the longest tenured Celtic, spoke about Heather earlier today.
Oh man, Heather was great. When I got here, she made my life very, very easy. And she was just so loving and caring, and she cared for others. So, every day it was always something sweet, just something she could do to make your day. So, this is definitely tough to have to go through. My heart goes out to her family. Obviously, being somebody who's dealt with losing a loved one to something so hideous. It's definitely a lot, and like I said, my heart goes out to the family.
No question. The part that stood out to me about Heather was just how caring she was and how much effort she put into finding a cure for glioblastoma throughout her fight so that other people won't have to suffer the same. Eddie, you were with Heather. She joined the Celtics back in 2006, so she was with you the entire ride in 2008. What do you remember about her?
First and foremost, I want to give condolences to the family and the loved ones and everybody that loved Heather, because if you knew her, she was, like everybody says, she brought light to a room. It didn't matter if it was already lit up or if it was dark. It was a bright light that was coming with her. The one thing about Heather is when I met her in 2007, my first year, we were in Rome. We hung out, we kicked it, we talked. And like Marcus said, when I was first with the Celtics, she just made everything easier. She made it so much, it was seamless. Everything was seamless. She did it with a smile, and everything she did with a smile, from the time that she was diagnosed, from all the time that she fought. I messaged her while she was going through her fight and stuff like that, and prayed for her. And all I could do is say, she will be missed, because she was definitely one of those great people in this world. And, God received another angel.
People can never understand how hard she worked. And part of her job was making players who didn't always want to go to these events show up. And I will always remember her in the unbridled joy of going to Canopy Lake Park in the middle of the summer and dragging Kelly Olynyk or Taco Fall up there and putting them on a roller coaster or the flume or whatever, and just making them embrace that process. And I could go on for days. She was just amazing at her job. At times, she should have been grinded down by the day-to-day and trying to get these professional athletes to just help her out a little bit. And yet she always smiled and always brought joy. It's been awesome to see the outpouring of messages from everyone that was even mildly affiliated with her. I hope that brings some peace to the family, but I do think about especially her two young girls, and I just hope you know how much your mom was appreciated and loved.
And what an inspiration she was, not only in her battle against cancer, but also as a woman in sports and leading the way in that respect and standing up and taking others under her wing. Heather was one of a kind. And we
love you, Heather.
We love you, Heather. Yes. We send our deepest sympathies to Heather's family, her husband, Stephen, and their two daughters. Heather Walker was 52 years old.